Hi, Pisces. Good morning. This Sunday, May 17th reading feels heavy, emotional, and impossible to ignore already. Somebody here is finally realizing that no matter how far they run, their heart keeps leading them right back to you. This person tried to stay distracted. They tried to focus on work, other people, their ego, their pride, even pretending they were happy without you. But deep down, nothing feels the same anymore because meeting you changed something inside of them they can't undo. But the question is, why did they spend so long denying a connection that felt this real? Why did they keep pushing you away when all they truly wanted was your love? This person is starting to understand that you were never asking for perfection. You only wanted honesty, effort, loyalty, and emotional truth. And now they're realizing they may have sabotaged the very thing their soul was searching for all along. This person misses everything about you, your energy, your voice, your love, the way you understood them even when they didn't understand themselves. And now they're afraid of losing you forever because the more distance grows between you, the more they realize nobody else makes them feel the way you do. So trust your intuition because somebody is awakening emotionally, releasing fear, and preparing to come toward you with honesty, vulnerability, and a love they can no longer hide. And let's get into your reading. For some of you, you may have even been born in 81. You may be a life path number 9. But this energy coming in here, this is really about somebody going through a significant growth and also a significant transformation. So, and it's funny because I think that these are pomegranates here. So you may even be encouraged to keep pomegranates or something about the antioxidant something. Or for some of you, you may need to increase your vitamin D or vitamin C. I lied. Maybe it's vitamin D for some of you. I don't know. But there's something here where you have somebody that's going through a complete regeneration period. Okay, this is somebody that is having a distinct transmutation of the way that they view intimacy and also their significant connections, their desires, their secrets, everything. There's a lot of healing coming in for some of you. And I feel like with this healing, there's some type of very deep insight into your own psyche, into your person's psyche, and I feel like your person is going through something right now where they're realizing how intense your bond is with one another. This is also something for a lot of you where you're coming into a significant financial gain. And I feel like it's because somebody is no longer allowing their past trauma to infiltrate their current relationship with you. They're tired of being apart. They're tired of the secrecy. They're tired of the challenges. They're tired of the constant power struggle between what they want versus what they say. And they're also tired of receiving a lot of setbacks. So your person right now is going through a significant rebirth. For a lot of you, I just cut the deck. Storyteller is, or fortune teller is here. Pisces energy. December may be significant, or February. Pisces season can be very significant here. But I also feel like your person is coming more into their spiritual component of things. And in this rebirth, I feel like they were really able to see their patterns. There was a certain pattern that this person had where it would be good and then they would fall off. It's something about this person not being able to maintain the same frequency or maintain the same energy. However, this person is transforming. And believe it or not, I feel like after Scorpio season is complete, your person's transformation is also going to be really solidified here. There's something about your person recognizing a lot of synchronicities, angel numbers. They're very sensitive to energy right now. So if they're not doing something, let's say that they do something against their better judgment, they're getting instantaneous karma, or they're able to see how their intuition is directly impacting their 3D energy or them in reality. I also feel like, though, there's somebody here that's talking. You even could have said certain things to your person because I am getting overwhelmingly that you've really been trying to work to get this person to open up spiritually, emotionally, physically, in every sense. And you were kind of dealing with a pretty tough cookie here. But I feel like the one thing that your person could never deny because this is also coming in as like Venus energy. Even though it's the 8th house, it's coming in as I'm transforming because of my own personal relationships, because I desire an intense partnership. I desire companionship. There's something here with this energy as well, where they were really trying to hide their vulnerability, but I also feel like you saw right through them. And the thing about your person is they really do value meaningful relationships. And this is somebody, believe it or not, that can be completely devoted. Now, for some of you, I do want to say this, your person moves weird. And I'm even seeing with you where you're just like, why am I doing that? Is it somebody else? And then for some of you, you're like, there's no way there's nobody else. And it's just your person is very secretive with the way that they move. So naturally, I feel like you question this person. But what you don't realize is that your person has very deep emotions towards you. And if they're acting weird, it's because they're in an uncomfortable energy. Have you guys ever been around somebody, for instance, that's always has like the wrong thing to say at the wrong time? Because it's like a nervous, anxious energy. I feel like that's kind of what's coming in with your person. But I also feel like, too, there's something here about your person seeing the truth, because I do feel like the truth here was twisted or even fabricated pertaining to you. So there could have been somebody that was talking about you that was causing a level of drama. And that's why your person maybe wanted to keep things more between you and them. Because I feel I'm seeing with this person that there's a lot that they don't communicate. So even if people ask them about you, they may not even communicate on it, or they just feel like it's none of your business. This is somebody that's not going to say either way to somebody. And I think that also, too, part of the problem with this person that caused the level of trauma that's forcing this rebirth with this individual is the fact that they really struggled with setting personal boundaries with the people around them. This is somebody that always also felt inadequate or felt like they didn't deserve something. So there's a lot of self-limiting beliefs here. This could even be somebody that felt like, why would you be with them? Why are you with me? Right? But during this journey, they'd had a lot of self-discovery here that's really reshifted and them around their distinctive wounding. Okay? So I feel like with this person, they had to learn that they were enough. That's a part of, I feel like, this person's rebirth period that they needed to see. They needed to see that, I feel like this person needed to get out of a box. It's what it's coming in as, which is super weird. Yeah, I also feel like, too, Aries energy is coming in here, April 15th to April 19th. They could be an Aries Pisces cusp. This is somebody that I feel like is, and it's a number 22, so you could be a life path 22, you could be born on the 22nd, you could be born, whatever is equal to 22, okay? It could also be a life path 4, possibly, or the 22nd may be a significant date to you. But this is somebody that I feel like also, there was a lot of times where I feel like they just left you hanging. Emotionally unfulfilled, financially, mentally. This is somebody that's been very indecisive. And I feel like this was only a temporary situation until they could really figure out exactly what their trauma is. Because now you have somebody here that wants to let go of control. They want to let go of control here because they see something or they saw something in particular that maybe either you said, for some of you, because they're viewing you also as this mystical energy. So whether it's a conversation and something that you said that you had insight on or foresight on, it could even just be something random that you were speaking about to them that this person was thinking about, or this is even this person going to see somebody to talk to them about this significant change inside of them and what does it mean for you and them. But I also feel like this person, respectfully, they need to stop asking people. They need to stop trying to validate how they feel about you. And they just need to accept that I'm in love with the collective. And I don't care what Tom, Vic, or Harry says. Larry, Moe, and Curly, I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to be with the collective because I intuitively know that that's my person. But in order to do this, this person needed to let go of control of the needing to know or the needing to control a narrative or a situation. This is also somebody that you may have needed to take a pause from and have a significant sense where you needed to retract your energy. And this is also given this person a significant amount of time to have a level of self-reflection, because whatever was happening here, you really had to stand up for yourself and set some type of boundary with this individual or with this person. And by setting these boundaries, by letting go of the situation, or you saying, clearly I see more in you than what you see in yourself, that alone made this person completely have a brand new reset. Okay, so there's something here where I feel like your person is returning back to the factory settings, where the significant impacts of life, those past traumas, the childhood issues, the distinct emotional wounding, okay, the heavy fixation on appeasing other people. This is somebody that didn't want to acknowledge that you were right about that. They also weren't ready to accept that the way that they were living or the way that they were doing things, it wasn't what was best for them. And I feel like with this person, you kept trying to let them know, listen, everything is happening for a reason, but you have to submit. You have to surrender. You have to really give to this person. There's something about you really coming in and opening this person up to spirituality, to religion, to everything. The 70s may be significant. But I feel like with this person, they're going through this end of an era. They're creating these changes because they want to clear the pathway for you and them. And they also feel very bad for having that sense of betrayal because you didn't deserve that. They're also sorry because they turned their back on you and they played the victim during times or during moments where it was ultimately them. So this is somebody that's really making a lot of changes. Sagittarius energy is coming in here. This is somebody that knows what they want and where they're going. But part of that is releasing this programming and the dogmas of early life. And eventually this person is beginning to understand that if they try new ideas, they're able to obtain certain things that they wouldn't in the past. But again, this person's security may have needed to be shaken up in order for them to find the truth. That whatever their truth is, however they were raised, whatever that significance is, it's flawed and it's incomplete because it doesn't match their life path, where they're meant to go here. This is also somebody where they may be getting disowned from their family. They may be separating themselves from their family, in particular if they're not somebody that would accept you. This is somebody that's drawing a hard line in the sand, and that's completely coming into this a brand new healed person. I also feel like right now, with this energy and with this person, you should be very confident. Because the one thing about you, and this is all about the first house, the house of self, there's something here about you having a major glow up about your personality, about your appearance, about how you present yourself to the world, even how you approach life, health, vitality, everything. You've created a significant impression on this person and the people around this person, because for some of you, you've met people that they know unbeknownst to you, but they know who you are. And I feel like the one thing your person is viewing you as is somebody that, number one, is self-aware. I feel like whoever they were talking to in the past, they may have even tried to insinuate as if you were significantly delusional, but that wasn't the case. But you are very loyal to this person. And due to your loyalty, due to the fact that you stood 10 toes down, you said what you meant, and you meant what you said, and you followed through with the level of action here, it's now this person is standing up and they're saying, it's my turn to show them. It's my turn to show the collective that I do love them, that I am changing because of them, that I am letting go of whoever does not belong in our path together, because this is somebody that's acknowledging you and them have a distinct future together because you're meant to change something. This is also about this person coming forward and having this deep sense of self-expression. This is somebody that's being very courageous right now. Definitely coming in as Leo energy. 1974 may be significant, or 1174 can be significant. This could be a major date for the two of you as well. But either way, your person is sitting here saying, I don't care what people say anymore. Haters are going to hate. Potatoes are going to potate. It is what it is, but I'm moving forward because that's my person. You see that right there? That's mine. Right? All the fish in the sea, and you see that one over there with the big forehead? Yep, that one, that's my fish. Nobody touches it. So there's something here where your person is beginning to understand that the reason that people didn't like you, or the reason that people were talking negatively about you, or had some type of perception or viewpoint on you, is because they didn't know who you were. And also because there's a level of jealousy in connection to either you or into what your person does. For some of you, you're very introverted. You don't like to go around people. You may not be a people person. You may be somebody that's like, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stay inside where it's safe, away from humans. I'd rather go play with my dogs. I'd rather go play with my plants. I'd rather ignore the world, right? There's something about you where I feel like you don't need a lot of energy. I feel like you even avoid trying to stand out where you try to blend. The problem is you can't blend because your energy doesn't. And I think that this is something that your person is beginning to acknowledge. By the way, if you haven't already, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. Yeah, man. There's something here where your person had to make a significant decision. And I feel like in the past, you were dealing with somebody that was relatively indecisive, or at times I feel like they turned the other cheek when you were telling them, hey, this is bothering me. Hey, this is hurting me. Hey, intuitively, something is off or something is wrong. And I feel like it's because this person needed to remove their blinders and they needed to see things from their own perspective outside of the viewpoint of other people, outside of the scope of other people here. So your person is really taking some time. 58, you may be 58. Again, coming in here with an, this is also 4 energy, but your person took the time here to make a decision because this is something that's really been bothering them. I also feel like there's been some type of significant confrontation where they had it out with somebody and they needed to stand their grounds in association to a relationship. This is somebody, again, with this Libra energy. The perception of other people really mattered to them. How other people viewed them, how they were raised, whatever it may be, this is something that this person struggled with. Darts may be significant, or those little tiny like umbrellas. Maybe you guys went on vacation with one another. Maybe you guys like to play darts, or there's something here about your person making sure that every action counts or every moment counts in this situation. I also feel like you have a lot of communication coming in here during Sagittarius season. Definitely. Because whatever this person was not understanding, because of whatever was being said about you, whatever the narrative was, it was very distorted. 1967, 6776 may be significant. And I feel like this person used to have a very distorted view, which also made them indecisive because they had to do the work. They had to do the work. They had to confront their shadow side. And I also feel like they've gone to somebody or they talked to somebody and whatever they said, it was highly fabricated about you. Now there's something here where your person knows the truth. Sagittarius season is going to be where everything begins to expand. There is communication coming in very quickly here because it's something about this person wanting to talk to you. This person wanting to move forward very, very quickly because they weigh the options and they're choosing wisely. That's why they want to move forward. That's why they want to say something. That's why they're coming in here and they're saying, hey, before you let me go, let me just let you know how I feel about you. You could even be a Chinese zodiac of a tiger. This is Neptune energy. Your person wants to express, for some of you, this has been stopped for like 7 to 14 years. For some of you.
But I really do feel like if you've been communicating with this person in the astral realms, if you've been telepathically communicating, 1990 may be significant. Again, nines. I just keep getting like fiercely independent. That's the tiger. The tiger doesn't need anybody. But also too, there's something here about you helping heal this person, but I feel like this person wants to reach out and I feel like they want to communicate how they're healing their past trauma and how they're really ready to work with you, or they're really ready to see where things go. Because this is somebody that feels like the potential between the two of you is unlimited. They know that. This may have to do with Taurus energy. 75 can be significant, or 5-7 or 7-5, but this is about the 7th house. So this person, I feel like, is also realizing with you and them that they can have unlimited potential, because you understand that whatever you're putting your time and your energy into, you are going to get rewards out of that. If you're putting your time and your energy into negativity, well, guess what? Don't be surprised when negativity comes a knocking. I don't know if you're going to answer or not, but, you know, negativity's over there like, hi. Is my invite for coffee and tea, is that still ready? Are you good? No, no. There's something here about you not having that negative outlook. You are in a place right now where everybody is about to see you completely blossom and you bloom right in front of everybody. And people are going to be very confused and very curious how the two of you actually completed this through your sense of partnership. Because there's something here about your person seeing the bigger picture, seeing exactly how you fit into their picture that they were painting. Because whatever picture that they were painting this paint by numbers, okay, where they were told where to put the paint, they were told what colors to use, and then here you come, boom, in the middle of their painting, and there is no paint by number. So now this person is scrambling because it's out of place. How did you come here? Because this person is an artist, they're meant to paint their own future, their own wants, their own belongings. And this is what you're teaching this person. You're opening this person up to say, hey, it's really okay if you want to go ahead and put the green on number 2 instead of number 4, because I think green would look better, but hey, you know, just me. So there's something here about you really kind of opening this person up to doing things differently, but also too, you're about to get a significant payout. For a lot of you, you have a lot of money coming in here. I know money is not significant, but there's something here about a level of abundance between you and this person. I am going to be also honest here with this woman that's in the background. I do feel like you have somebody that's watching you, and it is a feminine energy. Granted, all of these cards are feminine. It doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, but there is an energy here, a feminine energy. Men can be in a feminine energy, but there's a feminine energy here that is watching you in your success. And I feel like 88, here we go. Okay, let's roll. We have the 1988 may be significant. The 80s may be significant for you guys. But I feel like also too, for the last 2 years, you may have even felt inadequate. Your person could have been really struggling with the weight of the world on their shoulders, where they were scared to step out of their comfort zone. But guess what? Security is here. This person is understanding why you have unlimited potential. The reason you have unlimited potential is because you work through your goals. You don't look at obstacles as aversions. You look at something that you want to hit head on. And in this energy, this is somebody that's watched you, and patience is paying off here, and they're watching you be very stable. For some of you, if you have kids, this person may want to come in and either have children with you if you're in the childbearing stage, but I feel like they want to be a father figure. They want to help you. This is somebody that has a strong sense of responsibility and integrity, and they want to establish these goals now because they're making you a priority. And somebody also, I feel like there was a masculine energy that gave them really good advice. This is coming in as either a father or an older figure here. And I feel like this is something that's been happening. This is something that's coming, right? You can be a life path 8. You could be born on the 8th. You could be born on the 26th. Born in August. But this is definitely coming in as this person wanting to provide you a sense of security. Capricorn energy is here as well. For a lot of you, you have a lot of abundance coming in. Lots and lots and lots of abundance. Empress energy, 3, January 11th, 111 through January 15th, 115. This is about you not settling for less and knowing your worth, understanding what your desires are, not being overly indulgent. You're aware when somebody is doing something that they shouldn't. You already see this energy peeking out through the bush, thinking that they're slick, but you see it. And the thing about you is you're not stuck. You're going places. You're not confused. You're not reckless. You're very focused, because there's something here about you where you have a lot to lose, whether that's because you have multiple people depending on you. I'm not sure what it is, but you're in control. For some of you, your person is long distance, or you may need to travel to them. For others of you, you may be moving or leaving a home, getting a new car here. There's something here about things changing for you. And there's a lot of blooming that's coming in. Wow. Aries energy. Heavy cycles are ending. Major cycles are ending. You're about to watch all of your hard work play out. I also feel like too, though, whatever actions you're taking right now, they are significant actions. And your person is no longer avoiding things. They're going to say something to you very, very upfront. There may be somebody here that wants to approach you with a conflict or with something. But respectfully, I also feel like this is somebody that's been observing you, but they're scared to say something. There's something here about this person being very anxious to say something. And I don't know why. I don't know if it's just your energy in general with them that makes them anxious, or that they've been doing a significant amount of intensive, I don't know, but there's something here. Yeah, you're getting ready to live the sweet life. For some of you, you may be, your favorite color may be like a light pink, or there's a very beautiful energy here that's coming in from January 21st to January 25th, where you're really going to be able to watch what's blooming in life. And you're being rewarded for your good behavior. And this is also about a healthy indulgence. For some of you, you may be going on vacation. People are finding you very attractive right now because, again, there's something here about you glowing. Your person is watching you not only glow, but again, there's some type of significant realization here about this transformation. Look at this. I don't know if hopefully you guys can see it. I feel like from the 21st through January 5th, I do think that this is going to be a significant time frame. 6s may be your number, so you need to be a life path number 6, but this is really about you living your life to your fullest. But also too, here, you've planted the seed. You've given the seed to the person. You said, here you go, do what you need to do with it. It's up to you. My job is done here. With this person, what you don't realize, because I feel like this person has let you down in the past, they planted the seed. Because your person is no longer unable to see things clearly. They're seeing the truth. They're no longer in a sense of denial. And they've gained this knowledge. Now that they have this knowledge, and now that they're open, they're ready to completely come forward and expand and show you exactly who they are. For some of you, this is somebody that's coming in as a very persuasive, very, very, very persuasive. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. What messages do you have for the collective when it comes to love or when it comes to this person right now? I know that's right. Let's go. Divine connection is here. Yeah, your person knows you're their twin flame. They know that you're their divine counterpart. There's something about you where you make their soul illuminate in a way that nobody else has. People can try to replicate you all the time. When I used to work in corporate America, I would have people steal my reporting. They would pretend like they created all of these macros that are running in the background. And, I never said anything. I would just say, that's not yours. And then, people would try to backtrack. But see, what happens is eventually something would break. right? Because that's just the way of the world. That's how God works, right? You want to feel something? Okay, fine. Well, then what it brings, she fix it. So something broke and the person wasn't able to fix it. Guess who they needed the help from? This guy right here. And guess who said, oh no, you created it though. So I feel like with your person also though, there's a reason I'm saying this to you. There's somebody here that really tried to be you. Why did I just hear put the lotion in the basket? What does this person want to wear your skin? I don't know what it is, but there's a significant judgment moment where your person is about to come out and show you how important and how significant you really are to them. Then, because they know it's time. There's no longer anything that is being restricted. It is time. The time is now, is what I'm hearing. This person is seeing things from a completely different perspective. They're understanding what this spiritual oneness is bringing them, which is a lot of a sense of peace. They also feel like they have to make some important decision right now. Aries, Mars and Aries. There is this person, they're making a decision to move forward. This is also somebody that's highly calculated. They've researched it, they've made a decision, they've watched their social media, they've done whatever they've needed to do in order for them to come to the conclusion with what is right and what is wrong and how they're planning on proceeding. This is somebody that is taking that action. This is somebody that is not going to allow you to get away. They're moving forward, and the best part about this is it is partnership. This isn't then deciding between you and somebody else. No, you are their person. This is then deciding, how do I approach it? Because for some of you, they have a lot of making up to do to you. For some of you, it's a tough conversation. For others of you, this is somebody that needs to show up with flowers and an apology. But this person is very focused right now on having that progression forward. And I am going to say this, with the divine assistance here, your ancestors are coming in here. You have a lot of divine assistance that is keeping this person very focused on their path. This is somebody that has tunnel vision right now when it does come to you. And again, with the twin flame card, I'm telling you, this is something that I feel like is very significant. Because essentially, these cards are the exact same thing. These two. So, sorry if you guys hear I'm so slurring. These are the same card in two separate decks. So this is your person knows they're your person, and your person, I feel like, is not wasting any more time because they want to have this progressive energy towards you. I feel like they're going to reach out. I feel like they're going to say something to you. You may be very confused because I feel like there's a lot of change and a lot of growth that's coming in here unexpectedly. This person is ready to open up. They're ready to travel. They're ready to move. This may be somebody that loves Vegas or anywhere, Reno, anywhere where there's gambling or having a good time. But a lot is getting ready to change for you and your person. I am going to say this. I know that there's going to be somebody in the comments that may have their panties in a bunch when I say this. But again, if this triggers you, you got a little more work to do, my love. But for some of you, you have a lot of money coming in. There's a lot of abundance. Abundance or money isn't necessarily important, but it is needed because I don't know about you, but do you know how much a pack of eggs costs right now? So if you have abundance coming in, I would welcome it. I would not push it away. I would open arms it, okay? For some of you, this is coming out of nowhere in Sagittarius season. It's a lot of very expansive energy. Everything is expanding. Whatever they're doing, it's on 10. And it's because the divine assistance here is magnifying exactly what they need to do in order for them to have this partnership. Right? And again, I think that this really had to do or really had to deal with here. And maybe I'll put it like this. That way you guys can completely kind of see everything together. But this is significant. This energy right here is major. For some of you, there's going to be an announcement of love. Let me clean these up because let's get into the extended. I'm really, really excited. I just keep getting that whatever misuse of information somebody was trying to stop this person from moving forward, that's not working anymore. How does it let this person, how did they trying to think. What's maybe the best question to ask, right? Because I feel like with this individual, there's a lot. Let's ask, why is this person, why is the collective person, why are they changing? Why are they making the necessary adjustments? Ace of Wands, beautiful. They're taking action. Because I feel like what you don't realize is you're a significant catalyst for this person's change. And believe it or not, but because you guys your souls are tethered together, it's forcing this person, even if you're ascending and your person is attached, they're coming up with you whether they like it or not. So there's something here about your person being very inspired to take this leap of faith. How are the people around them? How do they feel about this energy, about this person's change? They see that they're working very hard on their self. Okay, Chariot in reverse. That's weird. So the people around your person, how do they perceive it? They feel like they don't see your person having any progression. And they feel like they're going against the grain, or there's something here where communication and seeing them has stopped. What are the external energies around this collective's person? What are they saying about the collective to this person? This could be a friend, this could be family, this can be an ex, okay, kid. What are they saying to the collective about this person, the external energy? Okay. Ever since, you came around, you being the collective, that this person has changed, and they changed for the worst is essentially how they're trying to narrate this, which is very fascinating. So this is what they're saying to them about you. What action is this external energy? What action are they taking towards the collective or this person in order to stop them from moving forward? Again, in reverse. And it's karma. I'm going to put this upright, but this is somebody that is really trying to get your person to be very anxious, to question that if they lose everything, that they're not going to be able to gain something back. So they're really, really playing, I feel like, on this person's finances. This could also be somebody that's taking money from them, but we're going to find out more about that in the extended. By the way, all of this is going to be available in the extended. The extended is available on Vimeo. The link for that will be in the comment section below. And the extended, for those of you guys that are newbies, welcome. We pull messages, we clarify, we go into depth. This is definitely a deep dive into your person's psyche, into exactly what is going on and exactly what you need to know. And when I tell you, it's the raw, real truth that I'm unable to express certain energy on YouTube, I'm able to do that in these extendeds, okay? So if the reading resonates, definitely take a look at it. The link will be in the description, or in the comment section. Okay, let's keep going. We have 4 more cards here. All right. What is this spiritual person? Because again, I see them getting tarot readings on you, okay? So what is this person telling your person? The 8 of Wands. Go for it. What are you waiting for? Reach out. Communicate. For some of you, you haven't heard from this person for a minute. For others of you, you've been talking to them. You guys may have been talking kind of like where you both know you're working towards something. Because I feel like this extended is made for the people where you feel a significant change. You feel like you and this person are working in tandem, whether or not you're completely in communication or you're not. You know you have a higher purpose. This is the extended for you. Okay, how does this person, what is their perception of the collective? Wow, the world. It's funny. It's like you check all the boxes with this person. And what is the collective's person? What are they saying about the collective to people? You're going to be surprised. For some of you, they're talking about the High Priestess. For a lot of you, this is somebody that's finally being honest and open with the people around them in regards to you. Now, I'm going to say this because I feel like it's necessary. For some of you, not all of you, but I feel like this person hid you or kept you a secret because that was their way of protecting you, because they may have had people in the past come in and destroy connections that they'd had. Or it's something about this person being very cautious with your energy, but that cautious energy, I feel like, comes across as very secretive. And I feel like your energy, for whatever the reasoning is, it made it feel like they were hiding you. They were hiding you, but not for the reasons I feel like you thought. There's also something here about them talking about you being spiritual or about some type of hidden truth. Ooh, I really want to know what they said here. And what do the collective expect? What does collective not see coming? What did they not see coming? Or I want to put this card back so bad. It was that one lady where she's like, I really want a hot dog, bring bed. Like, I really want to put this card back. This Seven of Swords, this Moon in Aquarius, this person that's in the shadows, watching, stalking, wanting to disrupt things, wearing a mask, deceptive. Now, all those negative energies I just called out, this can also be somebody, though, that is tapping in. Somebody that's watching you, that's leaving you clues. So that's all I've got for you today. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.